Hi, hi everyone. My name is Joy or Linatu, and today I want to talk about adobe or salads of Burmese cuisine. Adobe it means salad in the loosest sense because what it really means is mixed by hand. And cookbook author Kate Leahy um, commented that Burmese salads are basically dishes mixed by hand and served at room temperature, like many American salads. But of course, there are a variety of differences. To introduce Myanmar to those who don't know, so it is a Southeast Asian country just off the coast of Indian Ocean, and with 135 recognized ethnic groups, spanning over mountains, flatlands, and coastal areas. It is a wonderful country. However, ever since February of 2021, the military regime has staged a coup to taken over the democratic government, and then the country has just been plagued by civil war, human rights violations, and economic decline. And I hope that by sharing about, a piece of this country's culture, cuisine, I get people to pay more attention to the injustice that is happening in a corner of the world, even no matter how little it is. And it is also the country where I am from, so I love my country. I love my cuisine, my culture, and so I wanted to share about that. Um, yeah, and then so a little history behind the name Myanmar or Burma. So Burma, it used to be the official name of the country during the colonial rule, and but it changed to Myanmar in 1989. Myanmar meaning Nyan fast, and then Mar strong, and basically means strong and fast, fast and strong. Um, yeah, and then it just got rebranded. But there is a bit of controversy behind the name Burma, or why we stopped using the word Burma, is because Burma or Burmese is also the name of the largest ethnic group in Myanmar. So people who doesn't identify as that ethnic group, they wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm Burmese," or I'm Burmese, or I am from, they wouldn't say I'm Burmese, even if they're citizens, because they are in fact Karen or Chin or any other ethnic groups. So they will, but what they will say is they will say that they are from Myanmar, or they are Myanmar people, Myanmar citizen. Um, yeah, it is a unified name, kind of. Myanmar is a unified name, kind of. And I am going to be saying a lot more Burma or Burmese, because I identify as, and also I don't believe Myanmar really captures you know, um, the meaning of belonging or to from Burma, like Burmese is, for example, like England English. So that's what I'm gonna be using. That's why I'm gonna be using Burmese. And to describe Burmese cuisine, it has great influences from its neighboring countries, of course, like China, India, Thailand, and etc. But also the region and weather that it exists in. In Burmese cuisine, traditional curries and stews are most well known and most eaten in Myanmar, and of course salads and soups too, which I'm gonna be introducing salads, and they are often mostly paired with white rice, as it is an agricultural country with fertile river plains and a tropical climate with plenty of rain. To discuss about the flavor profile, I would say it is best described as Qing Nyan Zet. So Qin means sour, Nyan means salty, and then Set means spicy. So usually what they use is sour, it usually comes from any kind of citrus or tamarind, and salty it usually comes from like just plain old salt or fish sauce for that extra umami. And then spicy is a variety of chilies. We have a lot of chilies. And yeah, and if we're gonna talk about salads, we have to talk about lepeto, or it is the most well-known fermented tea leaf salad. Not only does it have international renown, but it also has local fame, as its origin dates back to when the kings still ruled the land of Myanmar, and it is native to Myanmar, yes. Shan State is the best known for being the greatest cultivator of tea. In fact, this is the tea leaf salad, and this is in Shan State where tea is being cultivated in the steppe farming system. And it is also one of the must-see sites when visiting Shan State. And ethnic, even so dating back to those eras, to those ancient times, ethnic groups situated in those regions already had a culture of fermenting and eating tea leaves. And also in ancient Myanmar, it was considered a symbolic peace offering between warring kingdoms. The pet is considered a symbolic peace offering. And there is also a long-standing tradition to offer lepet to guests who visit our homes, along with a cup of tea. It is a gesture of hospitality, and it is also a staple in ceremonies, for example, like giving alms ceremonies or Buddhist ceremonies, because it is a Buddhist country. I would say the pet is an icon, as it is even coined in the folk saying that of all the fruits, mango is the best, of all the meats, pork's the best, and of all the leaves, the pet's the best. So yeah, it's been coined. And if we're gonna talk about ingredients in the lepetto, it would have an assortment of fried garlic and beans, dry shrimp, yeah, dry shrimp and shredded cabbage, shredded cabbage, tomatoes, and it's usually dressed with fish sauce or salt if you want to go vegan, and sesame or peanut oil, and then lime juice for that sour kick. And adding dry shrimp and preserve shredded ginger and then garlic and green chilies is actually optional because it depends on everybody's taste, but this is generally the gist. Yeah. And then there is actually a lot of similarities between ingredients for this salad, our most iconic salad, and other salads that I'll introduce. For example, like cabbage, tomatoes, they are easily available in most of the regions, and the fish sauce and lime are kind of like even without lime, like tamarind, are like staple pantry items in most households. And if we're going to talk about Burmese salad essentials, we got to start with the toasted bean powder or roasted bean powder. So it is usually used for coherency to hold things together. So this is actually a roasted bean powder, and then the dry shrimp powder. So just the dry shrimp, and then we just crushed it or ground it or pound it to produce a powder, essentially. Fish sauce, fried garlic, shallots, and tamarind. This is actually tamarind or any type of citrus, just a kick of sour is okay. And then chili oil or chili flakes, for those who like spice. This is the shallots. This is fried garlic. This is chili powder, and this is peanuts. Those are some essential ingredients that I could find. And yeah, and with these essential items, there are various types of salads ranging from similar to fermented tea leaves. You bet like Burmese people toss salads with other types of fermented pickle products too. For example, pickled ginger salad. So it is a salad with shredded pickled ginger with sesame seeds and assorted fried beans and peas, just like in the Lepeto, and it is quite, yeah, it is similar to the chili salad because of the similar ingredients. And then we would also have the yetchinto, or known as a fermented sour mango salad. So it's fermented mangoes and usually tossed together with shallots, green chili for that spice, and then roasted peanuts, sesame, and then peanut oil. Fermented products are actually a must-have pantry item as it has a long shelf life and are easy to whip up something with them and pair with rice and make it a meal. And a lot of people just eat rice as meal. So rice is very important to us. Anyways, but there are also quite a lot of salads with greens or leaves as the highlight. Leaves and greens are usually, the supporting character in a salad, but then in these type of salad, they are the star. So seasonally, they are a summer spring salad since greens are really, fresh and succulent doing that. For example, like tomato salad, tamarind leaf salad, but today I'm just gonna talk about one specific type, pennywort salad. So it's an herbal kind of salad that I really like. It's my favorite. Sorry. Yeah, and so it's also called 棉花月豆, pennywort leaf salad, and that leaf and then shallots, and they are usually tossed together with lime juice and fish sauce, and accompanied by crunchy peanuts and crispy garlic, and it's just coherent and it's simple and it's delicious. And there are also quite a number of salads containing protein, meat, or like seafood, of course. For example, 김몬떡. So that is cuttlefish salad right here. It is usually people prefer it sour and spicy salad. Make it to a sour and spicy with lots of shallots, chilies and lime, with a bit of shrimp paste. So that is the Rakhine style. So the Rakhine is actually a coastal region, and their salad styles are they really highlight the sour and spicy flavor profiles. They use a lot of seafood, and so their cuisine is more like that. But of course, the cuttlefish salad can also be made into a more like Burmese Yangon style. So it can be made. You just add tomato, shallots, and but the key is the toasted or roasted bean powder. And the same can go for the ngapeto. So this is also a seafood item. So this is the bronze featherback fish, and then you just scrape the meat and then fry the meat to form fish cakes, and then cut the fish cakes and usually toss together either the Rakhine style, so spicy and sour, or the Burmese style with the toasted bean powder. Yeah. And the next type of style is going to be the tofu, so protein, yay. But this is specifically Shen style tofu salad. There's also a Burmese style tofu salad, but I think this is a bit more unique, so I wanted to share that. So the Shen style tofu is a bit more gelatinous than Burmese tofus, and it is just prepared very simple. It is just tossed softly with peanut oil, dark soy sauce, garlic, and lime leaves. And it also tastes really delicious. I'm missing those. But of course, like Burmese cuisine. What is Burmese cuisine without rice, without carbs? So we also toss together carbs to make it into a salad. So we have rice salad or taminto. So this differs from region to region. You can like it's specific to the region, but generally the same. But I'm not gonna, like list every region. But usually it's rice tossed with potato, glass noodles, and toasted bean powder, of course. Dry shrimp powder, crushed dry chili if you like spice, garlic, and dressed with cooked peanut oil, fish sauce, lime or tamarind, and coriander for that little bit of herb. Yeah, it comes together really well and it's really good. And this is the final boss of Burmese salads. Burmese salads. So this is lesonto or asonto or assorted mixed salad. So it is very similar to tomato because it is very similar to rice salad because there is rice in it, but it has more carbs. It has rice, wheat noodles, glass noodles, and then potatoes, shredded green papaya, carrots, sea moss, and it is whatever you can find in your fridge, and then just toss it together with the essential, of course, with the same things that you would toss the rice salad with. Basically, a clean out your fridge kind of salad. Whatever you have in your fridge, you can just top it, toss it together or top it with it. Yeah. And with the essential seasonings, with the essential Burmese salad seasonings, it not only tastes delicious, but it also cleans out your fridge. So yeah, this is a really good salad too. And this is my reference. And thank you for the present for listening to me. And this is also another picture of the sonto or assorted mixed salad. So this one actually have eggs in it, eggs, more noodles, bean sprouts, carrots, cucumber, whatever you want. You can add everything. And yeah, I hope you try this if you have the ingredients and hope you spread awareness to the situation in Myanmar. Thank you very much.